Honey, I worked out on legs the other day.
Whose?
And mine, Miss
Your
T.
legs.
And they have been in pain because I haven't worked out on legs in 3 months.
Oh, child.
I have been in such pain for the past 3 days, like I can barely walk.
But you know what that pain means? That you tore the muscles up, and that lets them actually grow and get stronger.
Yeah.
No pain, no gain.
You know what they say? These legs are small, I know, but then just stick them in my booty hole, and then I died from blood loss though, and my eyes were open.
Oh God, I bet they were open, girl.
Trust.
Yes.
Oh, trust.
But speaking of legs,
quick question: did a new episode of Fire Chicote come out today?
Yes.
Okay.
I was listening to it earlier.
I hadn't even noticed. I'll have to put it up.
Yes, it did. A new episode of our audio podcast, Fire Chicote, which is also a video podcast, but like weeks later.
I always watch them. Or listen to them when they come out.
Mm-hmm.
Because, bitch, we're entertaining.
We are entertaining. But you know what's not entertaining?
Yes.
Can I share some intimate, personal information about myself with y'all?
Please.
Girl.
Wearing your slut t-shirt.
My Scooter LaForge, Butterfield 8 slut t-shirt. Love this shirt.
That is a hand-painted piece of art.
Yeah.
And I've always loved it.
Isn't Scooter cute?
Yes,
he is.
He's
adorable.
And he's a very talented artist.
Wow.
But you know what's not talented or super cute? Girl, I think a spider laid eggs inside me. So,
and it wouldn't be the first time.
The first time today. I don't want to be too gross, but I have like this like little dot on my hand, and the only thing I can think is that a spider laid eggs in me. Because doesn't that make sense? Oh no, I think it probably laid eggs in me because I'm nutritious and shit. Do you think that's
nutritious and delicious, but lovely
and delicious
and so delicious? It's true. I think a spider laid eggs in me, and I also did literally pull a tick off of myself.
Oh my! Was it engorged?
I was.
Did you get the head completely out?
Mama. That's
personal. You have to do that. It's very important. It's very
alcohol.
I don't think it had actually, clamped into me too much, but I felt something kind of funky. I said, "What's going on?" I looked down. There was a tick, so I grabbed it. And although I'm a Buddhist, darling, and I try to remain peaceful, I tried to kill that fucking thing. I smashed it with a book. I used a hammer. It wouldn't die. So
was it big or was it a little tiny thing?
It was medium. So it wouldn't fucking die. So I put it in a little jar, and then I put the little jar in a Ziploc bag, and then I put it in the freezer where it still is, because I want to study and analyze this creature and see, did this shit give me Lyme disease or chlamydia or whatever?
Right.
And you wanted to die a grisly death by freezing to death, even though you're a Buddhist.
Darling, it was on my skin without permission, darling. Anyway, so that's my week in.
These ticks are small, I know, but I stuck one in my booty hole, and then it came out frozen.
Hello, viewers. Welcome to Homework. I am Mike Diamond.
This is Miss Matinga.
This is Booby.
Clearly, the topic today is going to be so on point, so sizzling, so researched, so well thought out.
Well, but you know what I was thinking, and you can actually cut this out if you like. At the end of this session, when we stop recording, why don't we do like a little session of
ideas?
Of ideas and
How
stuff.
About, and catch me outside. How about that? How about this?
Yes.
I have a document open here with potentialities. Why don't I just sort of name them right now, and we can sort of let's air our dirty laundry in public, darling. They already know I have spider eggs in my arm, darling.
And that's cute for this particular episode, but like so that we have some episodes ideas in the tail, so that we're not like so that you don't call me literally 12 hours before showtime and say, "Honey, would you like to do a little research on the pansy craze?"
Number one on my list, the pansy craze.
What is that?
Yeah.
So that was like in the 30s and 1930s when it was like hip to hang out with homosexuals.
a little research. By
A
the way,
light research.
by the way, I saw a fabulous documentary on Mae West, and in the 30s, she wrote a play called Drag.
Yes.
It was called Drag, and she was part of that whole pansy craze in the East Village. She loved gay men. She put them on stage in the 30s, like real. The end of the show is a 25-minute drag ball that had New York City on its ass in like the 30s, bitch.
That was part of the pansy craze.
Yeah.
The thing
and
about
that was
Mae
it.
West, her hands were small, I know, but her big boobs gave such a show.
She'd stick her hand in your booty hole.
She also went to jail after she did that show called Sex.
Yeah,
Remember?
and honey, and she was so canny, an artist, that she knew she spent 8 days in prison. They would let her out to go have dinner. That she became friends with the warden's wife, and honey, the show reopened afterward to even greater appeal and greater success.
Darling,
The
she was
bitch-
Madonna before Madonna, darling.
Yeah,
Wow.
she was an interesting. She did Sextet, which was her last film in the mid 70s, 76. She was 87.
Pierce
She's 87.
And
Brosnan.
acting as if she was in her 30s.
And Pierce
the character-
Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan, Ringo Starr, like all these interesting people, and she's playing 26 in the film. 26.
Oh.
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 Why don't you come up and give me my denture sometime?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mae West would be a good topic.
I think she'd be an interesting topic.
The pansy craze, in brief, was a period during that time period when it was chic to go uptown and hang out with homosexuals.
And the East Village was also a little hotspot.
Yeah, yeah. And the other thing I believe I said to you guys at the very last minute was, hey, would you do some light research on the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence?
Yeah. To which I texted back almost instantaneously, no.
Nope, girl.
Nope.
But here's the thing.
But don't get me wrong. I live and if I'm gonna do research, I need a day or two, or like I got to get my head around it.
What else you do with
I had just jerked off. I was sleepy.
Well,
I was like, this bitch wants me to do research. It's 8:30 at night.
Honey, get into some bearded activist nuns in drag. It'll turn you on all over again. You'll jerk off twice.
Honey, a bearded activist nun in my bed.
Anyway, so those were some ideas. What ideas do you guys have?
Booby, what were your feelings on the matter? Because you didn't chime in.
I didn't see the text message.
That's very.
I totally didn't see it.
On your cricket phone?
But if I had seen it, I would have said no.
No.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. What
That's why we need to brainstorm and figure out a couple topics.
What were your suggestions? What were your suggestions? Okay, so we don't want to do the pansy craze, which is history, or the Sisters of Perpetual.
No. I like the pansy
which is
craze.
activism,
Sure.
issues that are relevant
But you
to
could
the
give me more.
community at large, darling.
Yeah, with a little bit of more of a heads up.
A little bit more of a heads up,
A little bit
darling.
more of a heads up.
Well, okay.
I could a little Mae West.
Ah.
You know?
What about a little bit of Sylvia Rivera and Marsha Johnson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The thing is, the caveat is nothing that we've discussed before, and we've discussed everything, and also nothing that puts you through the rah-rahs of a harsh edit. So it's like
But darling, we have at least 2.5 brains amongst us. Let's think of a topic. And the thing that gives me the rah-rahs is when it's a lot of editing with, like, if we talk about a movie, and I don't say this begrudgingly or complainingly because I love it. It's a very intensive editing experience.
I know.
When you're drawing from another source. And I'd rather do something. I'm not going to put it out if it's going to be rushed and
What
frantic.
about like actresses? Well, we've done them. I was going to say Elizabeth Taylor or Debbie Reynolds.
We've done a couple,
Debbie
and
Reynolds
we'll
would be
do some
nice.
more. But I do want to say about Marsha P. Johnson. I heard something about they're going to rename the harbor in the Pines or Cherry Grove for Marsha P. Johnson.
I love that.
Yeah, and also she was very famous for her last words, which were "Pay it no mind, glub glub glub."
Yeah, it's an odd choice to name a harbor after her too, because she did die
In the East River.
I think it may
accidental drowning.
It might make a splash. I mean, I think it might just go swimmingly. um, and of course, her cohort.
I think you need to pull the plug on this.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay,
Woo!
yay. All right, guys. So let me give up some control here. As a Capricorn, it goes against my nature. But what topics do you guys want to do?
Oh, how about my back hurts? Is that a topic?
Riveting. Is there more to it?
Ooh.
What about growing old and gay? Growing older.
You guys have a head start. Tell me about it.
Not just growing older. I mean, growing older. Like we assumed that we'd be dead at this point from AIDS.
Oh,
hells yeah!
And here we are, still alive and healthy and relatively healthy, all three of us. So now we've got to look at, in a couple of years, we'll be in our 60s.
Yep.
You will.
And had I thought
we all will, bitch.
We all will, darling.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
Honey, I am 32, darling. I will shout it from the rooftops. I will take out a.
Yeah.
Get that stink.
And you know what? And all your neighbors will shout back, "Liar!"
Liar.
But you know what? I
still am a top model.
A tomato.
Had I not been so nihilistic in my 20s and not thinking that I would have survived, I would have stopped sucking all that dick and gotten a Roth IRA.
Invested.
Thank you, Jujubee.
Put something in a CD and not just buy a bunch of CDs.
I put something in a CD. Of course, we still called them cross-dressers back then.
Trust.
But here's the thing. All right, so I'm not 32. I'm 34. And did I think I'd live this long? Absolutely not. Do I regret any of my choices? All of them. And I'll tell you why.
I would certainly hope so, because for 34, you look tore up.
Darling,
down.
I look tore up, and I've had a spider lay its eggs in me. It's been a rough time. Been a rather rough week.
Ooh.
Booby, I know you didn't watch Orange is the New Black. I'm not sure, Matinga, if you did.
I watched the first season, but not
okay,
really
so there's in season 2, there's a character named V is it Lorraine Toussaint that plays her? And at one point she says to a character named Cindy, she says, "You're a loser. You didn't plan for a future because you never thought you had one. You're a loser." And that little dialogue, I was like, oh my God. I never planned for the future because I never thought I had one. Like, why try to plan for something 10 years down the road? Bitch, I'm not going to be alive. What I thought to myself every 10 years. And yet,
I remember in my early 20s, you saying, "Girl, I'm not going to make it to 30."
Hello.
And then
I remember that.
"Girl, I'm not going to make it to 40."
And we'll find out if I do.
Mm-hmm. And we're not going to make it to 50.
Mm-hmm. You queens are small, I know.
With gigantic booty holes, and they're just wide open. Ooh.
What I'm talking about getting older, like, the aches and pains that happen when you get older. But like whenever 65 comes and 70.
Oh no, and 72.
72,
yes.
and we're still alive. God
Maybe.
willing. God willing.
God willing. God willing.
What do we do?
Well,
for money. What do we do as far as
I could always be a dancer, darling.
You could always sell it.
Yeah.
Could I?
There's a niche.
There's a niche for that, I'm sure.
For wizened old white pussy.
For granny tranny porn, darling.
For granny porn.
for my it looks like an Arby's sandwich that was left out in the sun too long.
You'll do like shit granny
with the mustard
porn.
and everything.
Why not? Why the hell not? Just sitting on the shelf.
Listen, I'm gonna be working until I drop dead behind a Wendy's counter right before I serve somebody their fries.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's it. Like, I'm gonna be working till the day I die.
Not me. Although, do you know what? I'm not going to name names, but someone that I had been with, okay, I was having a text conversation just the other day, and he said to me, "Well, you better hurry because your days as a trophy wife are at the end." And I was like, and I answered back like, haha, Kiki, they ended a long time ago.
Yeah.
But also like.
But thought-provoking.
No, well, I'm not a trophy wife. I'm maybe a bronze trophy, certainly not, first prize, but I was like, that's a really harsh thing to say. It's been said to me like for 20 years, but I'm not trying to be a trophy wife. This is what I want, okay?
Okay.
It's not that much. I just want to live in like a hotel, like a white hotel room with white walls and white carpets and
Why
white
you gotta be
drapes.
white?
I know, right?
Because it says like, to me, it says like sterile and clear and clean. And
It's
I'm
very
going to have,
like it's very ab fab. It's like all white walls and white floors and
And I
just a little metal spittoon in the corner.
and I'm going to bleach Cutie so that she's white. And I'm going to have white
Oh.
robes. And I'm going to look out the windows at the dirty, dirty people below. And I'm going to feel content and safe and warm.
Girl, it'll be something like that. You'll be living in an SRO in a dirty old white robe.
The Chelsea Hotel.
Cutie will be stuffed, but you would have dyed her white. You know, broke ass on Wick, practicing Wicca.
That's
looking
my nickname.
Down.
Broke ass
Yeah.
on Wick.
Yeah, looking
Broke
down
ass
at
on
the
Wick.
people. You know, insane.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
looking down at the people. It's on the basement level. I'm like, where?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I was like, well, that's a really harsh statement to make. Your days as a trophy wife are ending. First of all, motherfucker, you couldn't afford me,
Said
okay?
this?
I'm not
Who
going to
said
name.
this?
I'm not one of my exes. I'm not going to name
Oh,
names.
okay.
Oh, but say it and beep it out so we know who it is.
No, I won't.
I
And
kind
then-
of feel. I have a feeling I know who it was.
The one that I used to call the Nazi.
That's who I thought. I didn't think it was him,
I
but
had-
that's kind of appropriate from him.
But you know what? I had another ex-boyfriend. This is so funny. You know, like when you're in a relationship. Well, Matinga, imagine, Booby, like you know when you're in a relationship and like you make up little nicknames for each other.
Yes.
Did you ever have a boyfriend make up a nickname for you?
Yes.
Well, tell me one.
Pookie.
Who made that up?
Bob.
Oh, Bob. That's what Bob
And does it-
calls you.
Yeah.
And doesn't he also call you Boobala?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
But
Do you know-
we call each
Booby.
other we call each other Pookie.
Pookie.
I'm
I'm
horny.
horny.
That's where it comes from.
What is that?
Booby. That's
Victor Victoria.
Oh, Leslie Ann Warren.
Yes.
Right.
Booby is the only one of us that's in a stable, loving, nurturing, lovely relationship.
That's not true. Just the other day, I had a spider put its eggs in me,
That's right. And you got Cutie.
and I got my cutie.
That's right.
Say hello, cutie darling. Say hello. Your fans are waiting, darling. Say hello. I thought you were a showbiz cat. Cutie. Cutie, say hello, darling. Don't get stage fright now. Oh!
But I've been texting with Cutie. She's ready to dash.
Girl,
Trust.
yesterday, I said, oh, my little baby. I was sitting here working on the computer, and I opened one of these doors, and I put up a screen. She never tries to. I don't know how I sensed it. She jumped over the fucking screen and whoosh, tried to run. I said, oh, that bitch wants to be free. But I put on my Star Wars sneakers and I went outside and I just stood there for a minute. And then she comes around the front of the house, guilty as can be.
Oh.
With her belly flapping and my belly flapping. And she went back in the house.
Wow.
And I was, because she was like, oh,
You just
shit,
wanted to check outside
there's
for a
creatures
second.
out here.
Just for a second.
But I'm like,
She loves you.
I love that little kitty cat so much. I do, my little cutie. But I had an ex that had a nickname for me. And I don't think I've ever actually told you guys this. One of my exes used to call me Tortoise. Because bitch, he tore his ass up. What?
Tortoise.
That isn't true. It was a thought that occurred to me when I saw a tortoise in the road the other day, and I'll show you guys a picture. Keep talking for a second.
I thought it would be
tortoise ass up.
I thought it'd be porpoise.
Porpoise.
Ah, right. He tore his ass up on porpoise.
He tore his ass up on porpoise.
Trust.
It was flawless.
It was flawless.
Yeah, I saw a tortoise. I haven't been in a relationship in what year is this? 2020. 15 years?
I haven't had a boyfriend in.
Oh, I didn't say boyfriend. I said any kind of relationship.
But I'm saying boyfriend. I haven't had a boyfriend in about 8 years.
Miss Booby got
Wow.
that.
Ooh.
Those
Honey,
bite.
It
Yeah,
looks like a snapping turtle.
Yeah.
it's big. Like that was not some little thing I found over here in the house. This was like maybe a mile away, and I was like, I wasn't gonna touch it, but I had to get out of the car and take a picture because it was gigantic. And I thought tortoise ass up. It's how the magic happens, guys. It's how the magic happens.
Yes.
So, some other topics.
Speaking of magic,
Yeah.
is there any magic happening for this episode?
Well, honey, we're making the magic happen, bitch.
Slowly.
You know, we could do, Booby Matinga and I had done, I guess, what did we call homos you need to know? We had done, and it was like Luther Vandross.
Right.
And we could do like a part 2
Walter
of that.
Mercado. And Michael, forgive me if I'm wrong, but didn't we do an episode about growing older gracefully with Miss Mizell?
What we did with Mizell was something called Oh Auntie.
Oh, Auntie.
Where we talked about people like Paul Lynde and shit.
Yes.
I don't remember. It's a kind of a blur.
Yeah.
We've done so much. Can we grow old gracefully? I guess if you take care of yourself, sure.
And also, what do you do? What do you define as gracefully?
Right.
Well, I'm just gonna say this.
Naturally,
no surgery.
No surgery.
Right.
Honey, if I had the dollars, I'd be like, cut me from top to bottom, invert me inside.
Have you
out.
seen Helen Hunt?
No.
But, what?
Not really, but she's been looking fiercely.
There is a new movie out we saw on Amazon Prime the other day called I See You, and Helen Hunt is in it. And Helen Hunt had some fierce surgery because it don't even look like her. Like
Really?
It takes you a split second to realize that's Helen Hunt because she had her nose done. She looks like a different person.
Well,
you have to see her. I don't think so.
Let's be honest. Helen Hunt, she could be a lovely person for all I know. I don't know her. Not the most scintillating look before. So,
Academy Award-winning actress.
which is, how does she have an Academy Award and Glenn Close does not?
Right.
Okay, what kind of fucking world is this?
Yeah.
Everything's all turned crazy and wrong in that kind of world.
I am not above a little, not that I've done any, but I wouldn't be above like at a certain point considering a little surgical enhancement. The thing is though, like a woman who's getting older, right? If she goes away and she comes back looking refreshed, great, maybe she's had a little work done. If she goes away and she comes back looking worked on, but she still looks pretty, great. If a dude goes away, comes back, he looks refreshed, great. But if a dude goes away and comes back looking worked on,
Tom Cruise,
it's disaster. I think it's disaster.
I just sent you guys, both you guys, the picture of Helen Hunt.
Okay, let's see Helen Hunt here for a second.
Blow it up.
Blow it up like they blew her up. Did you see that after school special where she was on angel dust and jumped out a window?
Yes.
In the 70s.
Classic.
She better work.
I don't remember that one.
She better. Oh, Helen. What's the matter with Helen?
What's the matter
with look
Helen?
at the picture, like blow it up.
What's the matter with Helen? Did they enlarge her forehead?
And her nose, they straightened her nose, they thinned out her lips.
You know what, though? It could also just be a bad picture.
No,
she doesn't look bad. I would do a little lip filler on the top, and I think she's good.
I mean, I don't.
You have to see her to believe it.
I don't want.
She's not bad.
I don't want to judge people on what they look like, but she looks fierce.
I mean, she's
fierce.
She's probably in her late 60s, and you know that the white children crack. They crack.
Not always.
Well, yeah.
But mostly.
Mostly. Booby, what's one of your little beauty tricks that you do with aloe vera?
I cut a fresh leaf off of the plant. I cut it in half, like literally like split it down the middle, the leaf, and then rub it on my face after I've put a lot of hot water on my face and leave it on for a couple of seconds and then shave with that. And I get the smoothest, closest shave with the smoothest skin, mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Muesli, darling.
Yes.
It's
wow.
Aloe vera it's so great.
It's fabulous.
Skin. Yeah, and vitamin E as well.
You got to be careful with vitamin E oil, though. It can actually be an irritant to some people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Gilbert Gottfried can be an irritant. Some people it just hits them the wrong way.
Trust. Or Jimmy Fallon.
That's a great health and beauty tip, though. Health and beauty tips from the HOMEWERQ crew. Matinga, I know one of your health and beauty tips is because you go to Disney a lot and it's hot and there's a lot of walking, you use diaper cream for chafing. Is that right?
I do. I do. Get into it. Boudreaux's butt cream. That is what it's called. Boudreaux's BUTT butt cream. Don't sleep. I'm a fat boy. My thighs slapped together. You're walking around for 13 hours
Because they're a snack.
in the brutal heat because I'm a total snack. And and I'll come back and I will be like, girl, I'm chafed. I'm Mary Chafin Carpenter, bitch. I'm chafed down. And what I do is I'll take some Boudreaux's butt cream. In between, you put on a pair of long, like
Bicycle shorts?
not bicycle shorts, not bikini
Spanx?
underwear, but not Spanx,
Boxers.
but boxers. And then you sleep with your legs wide open,
Right.
which is how I sleep usually.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And the next day it really it does help. It's usually taking it away. Yeah.
But why not just use like diaper rash cream that you get at the pharmacy, the regular?
Because Boudreaux's butt cream is really good.
And is Boudreaux's, is that some kind of wordplay like Bud Rose, like Rosebud? Are they trying to be cute?
I know. I think it's Dr. Boudreaux.
Dr. Boudreaux. Budrose?
Budre.
So it's not Rosebud, butt chafing cream.
It's the French Boudreaux.
Boudreaux.
Uh-huh.
Boudreaux.
And what's that
Honey Trust.
what's that other stuff? Matinga, one time we had talked about doing something like, is it the coffee butt scrub? What is that stuff?
Oh, I wish.
Coffee
I had the
enema.
name. I wish. Coffee enema will set you up for an evening.
Lovely. Set you
Darling.
free.
Yes.
With those flavor crystals? Hello.
Yeah. But there is a coffee butt scrub that I wish I knew the name. It is a product specifically aimed at the gay market,
Yes.
although I'm sure anyone can use it. But what it does is it deodorizes, but it is a cleanser that you can use on your booty hole if you know for sure that someone's going to be eating your booty hole. In fact, the commercial is something like "Sit on his face with confidence" with this coffee fit flavored butt scrub.
Wow.
But
And
wouldn't
like it'll get you clean, but it will also leave a pleasant taste. Ooh. Yeah. And
Fill it
girl,
to the
Oh,
rim
is
with
it called-
brim.
exactly.
Is it called Studio Ready Hot Coffee Scrub?
I think it's something like
The
that.
first
yes.
ultra premium scrub designed to make eating ass more enjoyable. I don't know that I want to eat somebody's ass and it tastes like a cup of Sanka.
Listen,
Well,
you know
maybe
what?
if I had some creamer.
Oh, hello.
Exactly. Is that hazelnut?
It's a
Or amaretto.
a
With just
booty
a-
latte
With just a little soup cone of shit.
designed to make
Can
eating.
you buy it at Starbucks?
Ew. Oh.
No, but you could just get actual coffee scrub.
But why
Right.
not just like be with people that take showers?
No, but the thing is remember that like sometimes like you can wash down there, right? But soap will leave a residue that does not taste good. It will leave a taste of soap down there. And so this will get you completely clean, but also it does not leave a taste that is off or unsavory.
Well, I'm on their website right now, and there's a big giant quote that says, "If ass could taste any better while still tasting like ass, Studio Ready figured it out. Musky, clean, and indeed welcoming.
Yeah,
Mostly."
mostly.
Okay, so that's.
I
a
mean, you don't
product.
want them coming back up and going, I got some orange pico taint in there and just a little lemon rind, right? Oh, you got it right.
Oh dear.
Oh, Mary.
And the other thing we were going to talk about when we were having that conversation was, is it something that numbs your butt or numbs
Cocaine. Oh,
cocaine? Some
We'll
kind
do it.
some kind of numbing thing. And you had tried it, Matinga.
That's a different product.
Okay, what is that?
Preparation H.
There's there are numbing products
Mhm.
for people who bottom, and to help you with the big weenies.
Yeah.
However, and there's different products out there. There's different products out there. However, in the fisting community, you kind of don't want to use those numbing products.
Is there a
because
newsletter?
If you don't feel the pain,
you gotta feel the pain because you have to know what's going on, and if you're not feeling the pain, like stuff can go wrong down there. Remember, like you can bleed, so you kind of want to feel everything that's going on. This is for people who just want to maybe just get penetrated. And actually, I read one of my favorite people.
Didn't you munch someone's dick and they had that numbing shit on it?
No, I munched their booty hole, booty hole, and then like you know, I was like, that's really good, but I don't know, I don't want
I'm kind of wrong.
Shh, just keep on hitting it. But my favorite fister, his name is Hunger Fistfuck. He actually gave me a lovely idea. I actually took a note of it. It's right here. Okay, so if you go, there's something that you can go buy. It's called Voltaren, OTC, Voltaren, and it is a cream, and it is a topical analgesic for the pain of arthritis.
Analgesic.
No, it's not an analgesic. Oh, analgesic. Yeah.
Analgesic.
Yeah, it's for the pain of arthritis, if you have a backache, and it's called Voltaren OTC, and now you can get the full prescription strength over the counter. He says if you put it on your booty hole, because it is a pain reliever, girl, you could get fisted. Learn.
I've been wondering when it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And you can you don't feel the pain. You like it just turns you out. So, but yeah, if you're using those products that actually numb it, let me know. Because girl, I thought I was having a stroke. I was like, that booty tastes good, but I don't know what's happening.
I can't feel my teeth.
I can't feel my teeth.
Looking like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, but bend over. I'm gonna go back in.
A cabba fever baba marvel.
I turned into Buckley. It was like,
now that sounds like Fat Albert.
That guy from
Jeeba Fabba Abba.
Baba Zuba. Let me put on this hat.
Was that the guy with the clamshell hat?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it that his hat just had like eye holes. Like his hat just had, yeah. Like what?
Do you know what though? I do want to circle back to Booby, your suggestion about talking about growing older. But I want to say that in the current situation where we're all wearing masks, and Anthony Matenga, I know you're wearing the black bandana, and I've been doing the blue bandana, the Medito look. I'm really okay with the masks because it's excellent sunblock. And even before all this pandemic shit had happened, I was considering wearing a burqa 24/7 because it's excellent sunblock. You could just be looking all busted and just go out. And I don't know if that's the purpose of a burqa.
And what do you do with your eyelashes? You
curl them.
Curl them, make sure their eyes are looking lovely when you wear the burqa.
Yeah, so all you got to worry about is the eyes.
Maybe like a cute double stack on each eye.
A double stack with some lashes, you know.
I put out a little thing on Facebook the other day. I've been buying bandanas and masks and different things because this is going to be a part of our existence. Yeah, for the foreseeable future. And you got to have more than one or two. You have to have enough, 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 to get you through a week because you got to wash them. Mm-hmm. And so I've been buying cute ones. One is a camouflage and stuff like that. And,
I want to get the Darth Vader one.
Disney.
I haven't seen it.
Disney
and Boba Fett.
Yes, and Yoda, and Disney has like the mouth of Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck and stuff like that. But I was headed somewhere, and now I lost it.
We were talking about
ladies.
Masks, butt cream.
Being a foreseeable future.
Oh, the foreseeable future.
Oh, so I put out a thing on Facebook. I had a little, like a camouflage one on. And I took a picture with my T-shirt, by the way, which I love, which is Chewbacca.
Chewie with a surfboard.
Going on a skiing vacation, and there's an hat on this side, right there. And he's at a ski lodge, and I absolutely love it. And I had this T-shirt on, and my face covering, it's called a neck gaiter, matched everything. And I looked in the mirror, and I was like, damn, I'm really handsome. when you can't see my face.
Mary, that's not
Girl,
true.
It was like the eyes were like very bedroom, and then everything else was like
The eyes were bedroom and the rest was basement.
a truss, and the rest was
Mm-hmm.
basic.
Oh.
Trust.
No, mama, no. No, bitch. That ain't the way to be. Do what I do. Get a burqa. But so as we
A
grow,
Nate burqa on my face.
as we grow older, you guys heading towards whatever age you're heading towards, I can see 40 coming at me.
Yeah.
The question is, how does one do it gracefully?
In the rearview mirror, you can see 40.
And also, I think that it's what's on the inside that counts. And by that, I
well, let
mean,
me get a flashlight so I could take a look.
you better stuff a big
Or-
wad of cash up inside of me.
Mm,
That's what's on the inside that counts.
2 wingback chairs, a princess
and
phone.
beat you like a pinata to get it out.
Yeah.
You know, Volkswagen
Exactly.
Bug. A pinata. All right. Okay. I was trying to bring it back around to Booby's topic, but you know what, Booby? Fuck you. No, it's fine. You know what? How about we talk about a list of things that annoy us? Do you know what I don't trust? I don't trust grown men in white sneakers. Do you know why? They're all undercover cops, and you know it.
Girl, I don't know what it is about white sneakers. I do not do white sneakers. Booby, do you do white sneakers?
Yes.
There are people who live.
But I was in the big house, so we kind of tend to do that.
So,
Okay.
La Beja?
Okay.
But
Extravaganza.
my mother, white sneakers. My grandma, my sister, white sneakers.
Women, it's different. I'm talking about men.
Yeah,
In
like
white-
I don't
trust it.
No, first of all, girl, I was in Costa Rica in a primordial rainforest on a tour with my family and my sister's kid, Jarrell. And he wore a pair of brand new milky white sneakers
Oh,
into this. And as we're getting off the boat, I'm like, dude, like it's not a good idea to wear those brand new white sneakers into a primordial rainforest. He's like, I got this, don't worry. Bitch, we got back to the boat. Oh, and we also did that thing where you swing.
Zip line?
Zip line.
We zip line through the treetops. It was actually one of the most spectacular things of my entire life. It's the largest course in the entire world. And you're at the top of the treetops. But anyway, bitch, we got back to the boat. His sneakers were absolutely clean.
What?
Somehow.
Hmm.
They did not get dirty. Honey, that's talent. That he must have been
That's
walking
class.
His only talent.
That's talent. Unfortunately.
Hello.
Unfortunately. Tri-state, mind state?
Yeah.
No, darling.
DJ Tripod?
But I can't do white sneakers. They'd get dirty. You know.
I
like
love white
black,
sneakers.
blue.
They get dirty too quick. It just reads like undercover narc from Long Island to me, and it just sets me off in a bad way. I also do not trust people that jog. I'm sorry.
Right. Where you running to?
Where you
Where
running
you going?
to?
Why you got to get there so fast?
Why you
Yeah.
gotta go?
Why you want to go?
Why you want to take your love from me?
But what is it they say about a neighborhood is gentrified when you see people running when they don't have to? Like that's
Trust.
And not from the cops.
and not from
Yeah.
the cops. That's
Exactly.
super true. That's super true.
And I've actually seen that in my neighborhood.
Maybe I'm just going crazy out here in rural Canada. I don't know, but people are starting to like get under my skin. I went to, along with the spider eggs, I went to a store the other day to get some fertilizer for some of my little flowering plants. And there was a man, okay?
A man.
That's how rare they are up here. Let me tell you, know what's up here? A bunch of fucking frustrated, middle-aged women, okay? Sad old broken down gay couples, fat bitches, and farm children.
So
That's
you
it.
fit in down.
In every one of those groups, girl. I checked everybody.
Yeah.
But so there was a man, and he was in front of me online. I said, let me look at this man. Socially distant, 6 feet away. He was tall. He was tan. He was muscular. He had like a
His
military
taste.
haircut. He had just arms and legs, and he spoke nicely to the counter person. He referred to somebody as a gentleman. He paid $222 for whatever nonsense. So he got a job, right?
Yeah.
I says, okay. So then I bought my fertilizer, and I went back outside, and I'm sitting in my truck, and then I see him come out, and then I look at the truck he's in, and it has this big like double rifle NRA thing on the back,
Lord.
and a
yeah.
gigantic bumper sticker that says Trump 2020, make
Yeah.
liberals cry again. And I thought, oh, great. You know what? Just because you're a jerk, I'll blow you, but I'm not going to swallow.
Trust.
Wow, that's telling him.
Because your favorite line is, "Hey, mister, I'm on your tray for a cigarette."
I'm going to tray for a cigarette. At this point, honey, but I was gonna munch that tray because I got my ways to seduce and shit.
Right, of course.
I was gonna be like, yo,
Right.
meet me over by the
Like,
hickory tree.
When he's about to pull out, you lie down on the road.
Exactly. Exactly. Please let me punch that tray, mister, please.
No, look, I know he was wanting it. Okay, I could feel the vibe and the heat coming off of him.
Natural heat.
But when I saw that political bullshit on his truck, I was like, I'm not gonna swallow your babies. Shoot
But
it
that
on my
must
face.
it must be that country up there.
Oh, girl, it's so rural.
It's got to be that country. Yeah.
These dumb fucking people. These people are dumb.
Yeah.
But
well, they're here too.
But where somewhere in that community and somewhere in your community as well, there are those little gay boys and girls.
Oh, I see them.
Like dreaming of that day.
Dreaming of some old urban bitch like me, climbing up on them in their bunk bed at the sleepaway camp.
And no, dreaming of that day when they get to run away to New York City.
That's exactly what they're dreaming, honey.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Girl, you don't want it climbing into your bed. Yeah.
No, I feel like this. I got so much to offer the young peoples. I mean, sensually speaking.
Yeah.
And that's only because I've had all the old people already.
Yeah.
And the old people have had it.
They're like,
They did.
your days
Yeah.
as a trophy piece are coming to an end.
Wow.
No shit. Can you
Thanks a
believe it?
lot.
Anyway, but so growing older, am I surprised? Yes. Are my body parts failing? Of course. I'm blind. My back hurts. I'm irritable and I'm exhausted and yet I can't sleep. So it's all good.
Girl, you're so old, your proctologist needs a hard hat.
Thank you, Joan Rivers.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
so
you,
old, you ain't got fingerprints.
Trust.
Oh, yeah. Miss
Your mama's
Boots,
so old. Oh, my screen keeps on going in and out.
That's how old you are.
That's pretty old.
Tell it.
Taking care of
I thought you were going to tell a
elderly
joke.
parents and taking care of elderly loved ones and taking care of you realize that they're fortunate that they have somebody that that will take care of them, but then you
Yep.
also start to think, who's going to take care of
Who's
me?
gonna take care?
Well, I'll say
Listen.
this, honey. Your mama's so fast, you step on a scale. It says to be continued.
Oh,
Listen, it's something that you're not warned about, that as you get older,
Mm-hmm.
life sort of steps in and starts to take away the things you
And
love
bitch slap you.
piece by piece, and there comes this moment when you realize, oh shoot, like I have to take care of mom now. Like me and my sis have to take care of mom. We have to be responsible for mom. Luckily, mom has a husband who loves her very much, but he's getting up there now as well.
right,
And
right.
they're cancer survivors, and they're issues going on, and spinal surgeries and diabetes and heart disease. I'm talking about me,
Mm-hmm.
and them. And you suddenly realize that like there's less time ahead that lay behind, and the time ahead, if you are a responsible person, you need to suddenly become, we've led these lives of like this is about carefree, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna buy this and it's all about me and I have it's me, and then you realize this can't be about me anymore, because I've got to make sure that like I can't be stoned at 3 p.m, because if my mother calls me that she fell, and my mother's
Gotta go to the
had
hospital.
like 22 falls, I have to get down, I have to get to her and get her to a hospital. Like you suddenly realize that you're just a grown-up, and
Right.
like like someone who never I've always thought of myself as responsible,
Mm-hmm.
in that my rent was paid, my bills were paid, da 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 da. But I always feel like about 22. And then and now suddenly you realize, not only am I a guy coming up on 50, but like today I was shaving and threw out my back. I wasn't shaving my back, Michael. I was shaving my face and I threw out my back.
I still don't understand how you did that.
I don't know how I did it either.
Like, it doesn't take a lot
That's
of,
the scary point.
Yes.
it's not a lot of action involved with that.
But that's the thing. And I could feel that my back was a little, I have a bad back, but I could feel for the past several days that my back has been on the verge. And then I think I just twisted in a weird way. And girl, like, I'll be in pain for the next 2 or 3 days. You suddenly realize that, like, and it's not a downer, because let me tell you,
No, this is a real laugh fest segment.
no, but it's not a downer, because you know what? Because for a bunch of guys who thought that they wouldn't live to be this age,
Right.
every day is a fucking gift. I saw beautiful men of 22, 25, like, die the most awful deaths. Every day is a gift. Every breath is a gift.
And we have each other.
And we have each
That's
other.
true.
And I look in the mirror, when I was 20 and I had a 22-inch waist and 4-speed trick pussy and a pretty face and no fashion sense, by the way. All I saw in the mirror, even though I was talented and people loved me in the ballroom and I was in the club scene and we were all so popular and loved, I felt like the odd man out. And I looked in the mirror and I saw someone who wasn't worthy. And now I look in the mirror and I see this hairy older guy who's clearly been bald for quite some time. And you know what? I'd fuck this dude. I look good. And I have a good skill set and I contribute and I like myself. And this is, this
was a journey.
It's a journey, but this part of the journey, it's been nice. It's been nice. And we still have each other. And Miss Roberto is out there. And, we've got our gay kids and whatever, and, that we love. And, there's lonely people out there. We're lucky.
That don't have anybody, that are going to get old and be alone.
Yeah.
And so that in that sense, we have to be thankful for what we have.
We have to be thankful for it. Thankful.
Right.
I am thankful for my friends and my family and my cat and all of that. All I've ever really wanted was the music and the mirror.
And the miracle.
But I do
All
feel
I ever wanted was the music and the mirror and the chance to dance.
I feel like
God, I'm old.
I feel highly favored and very blessed,
Trust.
I also feel like, sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, bitch, get that burqa. I also feel like, yes, every day is a gift, but sometimes I'd like to exchange it, please.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I know, look,
Yeah.
I'm super lucky. I know I'm super lucky in life. And I've made choices, usually the wrong choices, but somehow I always land on my feet.
Choices.
So yeah, I know I'm lucky, but I think one other key is, Matig, you said about being responsible and you have to be there for your mom. I'm lucky in that I come from a really big family.
Big family.
And they're all sort of like clumped together.
Yeah.
I also find that one of my mechanisms for surviving and thriving in this world is to be emotionally shut down. Now, I don't care about a lot of people, and I don't give a shit what most people think about me. So it's been my method of surviving and thriving. And it's a knowledge that I want to share with the viewers out there.
Yeah. And girl, if you knew what people think about you, it might be worse.
What? How dare you, darling.
Trust.
No, you just gotta look.
Press on like these nails.
You gotta press on. You gotta pay it no mind, glub, 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 honey, in the words of the legend.
That's
Pay
right.
it no mind, and glub, glub, glub.
Take it a day at a time.
Sweet Jesus.
That's all we can do.
That's right. Now, viewers, if you feel highly favored and very blessed by HOMEWERQ and what we do, preach and say amen, but also hit us up on Patreon and Venmo at Workshop, WERQSHOP. Send a little love our way. Look at all the research and hard work that we put into this content, darling.
Bitches, like and subscribe and hit that bell icon up there.
How very dare you.
If you are living, then please come and join the party every week.
Are you living in living color?
Yes.
Nah.
Say something in the messages.
Say
Kiki
something.
and carry on with us.
Be kind, please.
Rewind.
I'm just looking at my little Okay, let's
Be
see.
Kind Rewind is another vlog that I freaking love, by
It's
the
a
way.
good one.
It's so good. It's kind of about Hollywood and actresses and movies, and
She's
it's
really
just
good.
excellent. And who's the one that you, Katrina Longworth?
Oh, you must remember this.
And you must remember this, also a good pod.
Kiss is still a kiss.
A fist is still a fist.
A sigh is just a sigh.
I'm looking at a couple of my notes randomly. I just opened to a page. Yeah, I'll just read you two. One, if my pussy could talk, bitch, it would stutter. I was watching HGTV. They was talking about gut renovation. I said, the last time I bottomed.
Mm.
Oh, this one's, there's a couple that aren't appropriate right now.
Mm.
An African-American droid named R2D2. But that's not
Oh,
shady. It's just funny,
shit.
right?
It's
What-
funny, yeah.
Yeah, I like
R2D2.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cute.
R2 Antoine.
R2D2.
R2D2.
Anyway, I think that's all I got. You guys have anything to add?
Well, this has been a free-form, freewheeling episode of Homework. Remember, kids, we do it for you, for the children. We love you.
Just
This is
for you.
Just for you. We love you. This is Miss Matinga.
So I saw this motherfucker on all fours. Wait. I saw this motherfucker on all fours. I said, oh shit, I'm gonna hit that ass. Oops, nope. He was just praying to Mecca.
Ooh.
Dang.
This is Mike
Girl.
Diamond.
And this is Booby.
Y'all been learned.